All right, welcome back, Melanin Me
Hey,
Podcast.
whoop, whoop, whoop. We're back.
We are back to our loyal listeners. I know y'all missed us, okay?
Had to have. Had to have.
We have missed us, but we're back. We're always going to just pop in and be back whenever there's a lot of mess going on, and
Yes.
we are about to get into it.
Love that. So the obvious thing, first things first. I just drew a blank. Um,
I was like, what's first? Because there's nothing but chaos and confusion right now.
I'd like to say, what was it that I wanted to say? What do we have on the agenda? What do we have on the books?
Girl, it be doing that to you.
I
Telling you.
mean, I've been waiting all day to talk about some tea. Cardi B.
Oh, we're gonna
Cardi
talk about Cardi B.
I
Okay.
mean, Cardi B, I think it's just the most obvious thing right now. Although the topic really gets on my nerve because I feel like we've done this for
Maybe.
years. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
with Cardi, not even necessarily all of the kids, but like just Cardi B and dealing with ancient men, specifically Offset, obviously. But her going
Mm-hmm.
back and forth, her beating up females, her yeah, it's like Cardi's name has just continuously been in the news for bad decision making.
For years.
All centered around a man. And I would hope that we as women, specifically black and brown women, start to decenter men. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so the topic is the topic. She's gotten pregnant. She's not married or she's not divorced from Offset. Um, it was alleged that she was pregnant, but we couldn't verify that. It was obvious. Everybody saw the bump. She was hiding the bump. She didn't, acknowledge that she had the bump. I think she even put like a piece of cardboard in her
Yeah.
belly and was like, look, I did this. But it's like, okay, well, remove the cardboard so we can see your real stomach then. So it was just so obvious.
Girl,
It
it's
was
the
so
attention seeking.
obvious that she was pregnant. Finally came out that she's pregnant with Stephon Diggs. And the people are in a uproar. I mean, this is like news. This is like front page, piping hot, tea, her vagina and decision making skills are in all of the news and in everybody's mouth. And
Ah.
it's quite interesting because I feel like similar to other people that we see, like Joy Chavez and other celebrities, Nick Cannon, and it's not, or Future, it's just not uncommon. But maybe because, I don't know, you have some insight as to why this is like groundbreaking for everybody, because that's really what people are I mean, people are in an uproar about this situation. And I don't know if it's because they love her or is it
Mhm.
because it's just it's like somebody
I
else's. What do you think it is?
personally, I think it's because Cardi B lives her life so publicly.
Okay.
Everything she has going on, she puts it on Front Street. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard her cuss this man out, rant, uh, crying, screaming on the internet for years. Leaving him at concert, getting on stage saying it's over at concerts and just mess for years and years and years and years. She put the public in her relationship in so many different ways. So, of course, people are going to have opinions about it when you just went through such a turbulent relationship publicly for years,
Mhm.
got pregnant by this man three times. The last baby, y'all weren't even together when you had, which is fine. That's your husband. You can do what you want to do. But just if you stay off the internet with all your drama, then people won't feel entitled to share their 2 cents about your relationships. But when you're including everyone about, oh, he cheated and did this and did that and he said this to me and he said this to me, we know Offset isn't shit. We know that, girl. Like you didn't know that? So
Then
it just seems like we're headed down the same road once again. And people are kind of like, are you serious? Like, did you not
right,
learn anything from what you just went through?
right.
I mean, shocking. I mean, I get that it's not our business. 100% understand that. That's fine. My only issue with it is like just keep us out of it because I mean, it's looking like you're going down the same road. He already has baby mamas coming out saying they're pregnant. just as you're pregnant at the same time, and you are already having to make statements saying, "Oh yeah, I know that. That's my baby daddy too. That's all our baby daddies." And it's just like, okay, ha ha ha. If you like it, girl, I love it. But don't let that baby drop and that man be out at the club with the next girl, and now you're on live screaming and yelling and cussing him out and going viral for I don't want to hear it because you're doing the same exact thing, except this time with no ring and also with somebody who is literally just like your ex, which is showing everyone that you learned nothing. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't know. I think it's just
Yeah.
people like are kind of annoyed because she was just so publicly in so much turmoil with Offset for years.
Yeah.
For
You can see
years.
that. Yeah.
Like a decade damn near. Like, remember when I did that podcast and I broke it on our podcast like 6 years ago that I saw Offset
Yeah.
cheating
Yeah.
and
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's like we all knew this was coming. We all knew it was coming for years. And you were
Mhm.
just like, nah, that's my man, that's my husband, that's my man.
Baby
Long
number
behold,
baby
it
number
fell
three comes.
out.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's a repeated cycle. That's the only thing. And then on top of that, you're so successful. You have so much going on for you. You have a whole album and stuff. Like, could you just not be pregnant for like your album drop maybe? Or I don't know, maybe let like a year go by. It's like, it's just giving like nigga crazy. Like you're just nigga crazy. Like that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Not your music, not your fan. It's just like I only care about niggas. That's just the
Yeah.
vibe you give. But hey,
Touche.
if you like it, I love it.
Agree. Totally agree. Um, I totally agree. I mean, I have nothing, I think, else to add to that other than um the fact that when she did get with Stefan, I loved that for her in the sense of although he was who he was, it 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 gave me the sense that she was just having fun after being beaten up mentally, allowing herself after a certain point of dealing with the same type of person for years and years. Yes, you allow things to happen. But without leaving. Um, After her allowing herself to kind of being mistreated and all these things, it just was nice to see that like she had this I don't give a fuck, because clearly her acting out in all of that rage, she gave so many fucks. And we all
Yeah.
know that a man will take you down through there.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you like to label it was love, but the reality of it is like you would hope that we as women we start to choose people out of logic and not love because love can be deceitful and people make a lot of concessions for love and not logic. And I think that, in my opinion, seeing her with Stefan prior to her getting pregnant, it was almost kind of like a Lori Harvey and Future situation. Like, oh shit, okay, he's for the streets. However, you're having fun, da da da. Just don't get pregnant, Lori. And she didn't. She got in, got out. And unfortunately, with Cardi, it's like, damn, you allowed him to trap you too,
I
in that
know.
in that way. So it then turned from quickly like, oh girl, you just, out here not giving a fuck. Yeah, you taking bitches down with them and just literally not giving no fucks, having a good time. To damn, like this is a real serious situation. Like you're bringing a life into this. How is
Yeah.
he? And it becomes all those kind of compounded things, and it's very unfortunate.
And that's just why I feel like a part of it is like a revenge, baby. I think I had told you that. I was like, it just feels like
Yeah.
a revenge. Like, because you can't tell me you was just literally cussing out Offset online like a year ago. Not even a year ago. It was probably like 8 months ago. You were
Mhm.
going off on this man. Now you're just so over it. You're in a new relationship and now you just got pregnant. Like, girl, we all know when people try to heal from pain and you try to be outside and you're trying to cover up a wound and you're doing it with the baby. But
I
that's your choice.
I honestly I don't think it was a revenge baby. I think that it was a situation where she wasn't necessarily trying to have a baby, but she wasn't preventing it. and it was like, oops. And it's like, what did I do now?
Now, I don't know. How are you
Because
oops
you've
when you
had
already four babies
three.
in? Like,
Because here's
it
the
ain't no
thing.
oops.
Because
You fertile as hell.
Well,
Like,
there's
come
that.
on.
But then also, I feel like if you've had three babies with one man thinking that he would stay being a good father and having more babies is going to equate to whatever, whatever, or whatever that looks like. Because there are people that think that, you know, um, in my mind, I would hope that she's not thinking me having a baby is going to hurt Offset because
Absolutely.
how is
Absolutely.
he? He's
Offset is
already
hurt. Offset is hurt, girl, because this man, every move he makes is a jab at Cardi, first of all. He
who?
does Offset,
Upset? Okay.
upset. Offset is upset for sure. Because first of all, let's not forget, Offset put Cardi on. Like low key, he was
Okay.
more famous than Cardi, helped
Okay.
her with rapping, got her into features with Migos, and then she blew up into a huge superstar,
Okay.
surpassing him.
Okay.
Surpassing him now. Way
Mhm.
more money than him, everything. So
Okay.
not only does that hurt the ego, so what little bit of control could this man have over her? It ain't money, it ain't fame. Okay, I can get hoes. Let me go out here and get these hoes in your face, blah, blah, blah. Everybody seen him with the girls. She done ran up on the girls. We done
Mhm.
seen him publicly leaving clubs and cars with girls. Just humiliated her for years. How you gonna
Mhm.
get him back? How you gonna get him back? It ain't just by being with somebody, because it is a get back to be with a super famous NFL player, but how you really gonna get him back? Okay, have this man's baby. Have this other superstar NFL player who makes way more money than Offset. Have this man's baby. And see how Offset now is what? The broke baby daddy. Offset now is the
Mhm.
broke baby daddy in comparison to Stephon Diggs, who is a major super NFL superstar. So, I mean, that's a get back if I've ever seen a
Is
get back.
has Offset ever had a child outside of Cardi that we know of?
Offset, when Cardi met Offset, he had 5 kids.
I mean, like outside of the marriage, like after they met. Like, has he ever went on to have other kids?
It has been rumored that he had a side baby.
Okay.
We never heard nothing else about the rumor. It popped
Okay.
up and then it went away.
So this would be Cardi doing this on him allegedly first and actually carrying the baby to full term. Okay.
I'm just saying that's a
But
get
I
back right there.
mean, I
That is
also
a
though
get
too,
back.
I also feel like too, like if I'm gonna make you upset, I want you like sick to the point of change behavior. So like if you're not gonna change, if this baby isn't still gonna change the fact of anything, like what is the point?
It's just a
Like
piss.
you think it's
I
just to
honestly
literally make
think
him mad?
they definitely still have feelings for each other.
Mm-hmm.
We all know when you're over someone, there's no emotions. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing they could get from you.
Right. Facts.
And
Facts.
the way they ended the relationship was highly emotional. It was a lot of cussing each other out and publicly bashing each other. And that to me shows there's still a lot of something there between them.
Okay.
And they're both viewing each other. And Cardi dropped an album right after Offset dropped his album. Both of their albums were taking shots at each other. They had songs about each other in the album. It's like y'all aren't over each other. I don't think so. I think it
Yeah,
definitely,
I mean, I think that but I also think though that too, there comes a point where you still have feelings for someone, but you know that person's never going to change. So then
exactly.
where does that, we still have feelings for each other. Where does that go? Where does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
go? Because it's like, it's just as hurtful. It's still this on the other side of hurt and on the other side of having feelings for someone, it's the
Yeah.
same emotion. It's the same intensity. So even though I know I'm getting this reaction from you, I know that if I were to go back to you, you're still going to treat me like shit.
Exactly.
There's
There's nothing
literally
she can
nothing.
get from it. Mm-mm.
There's
All she
nothing
could try to do is
from
stab him
it.
on the way out. You know what I mean? Because he put her through a lot. I don't even blame her, honestly. I mean, that man humiliated her like crazy. So She still gets the last laugh because at the end of the day, no matter what no one has to say, Cardi is a hood girl from the Bronx who just so happens to make it in a huge way. Whether she has 4 kids or 44 kids, they're all going to be taken care of, which is a huge blessing. She has generational wealth.
Yep.
That's all we can, ask for at this point. So
Yep. I agree. I'm with you when you're
God
right.
bless her pregnancy. Moving on.
Moving on.
Um,
Hiccups. So if I hiccup, I'm like, why do I have hiccups? My mom used to tell me, because you talk too much.
sounds about right.
Jesus. I'll let you present the next topic.
Well, just quickly, I just want to talk about the state of our country real quick, which seems to be divided once again. It all happened after this man, Charlie. Why do I keep on calling this man Charlie Sheen? I don't know why. Hold
Because
on,
he's been in the news
what is
lately.
his name?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, girl. Okay. Never heard of this man until he got shot, but apparently he is a very big political figure of some sort. Um, for racist? I don't know. Conservatives? I
They're
don't
calling him
know.
a podcaster, an influencer, and yes, for the Conservative Party.
Girl,
Great
well,
leader, whatever.
ever since this man died, it seems like everyone's opinions have been coming out. And you cannot voice your opinion about this man or else you will be reprimanded. And that's what happened to Jimmy Fallon. He
Jimmy Kimmel.
lost Jimmy girl, I don't know none of these celebrities' names. Jimmy Kimmel lost his late night show for, I guess, a few days because he made some remarks about Charlie Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
I think some other people got some backlash for talking about the man. It's just been a mess. It seems like every time there's like a death, like a political death, it just brings so much division in our country, like all over social media. Like it's a mess.
It's
Um,
crazy how, no, to your point, it's crazy how I'm on Facebook and I didn't even realize I followed that many racists or I was friends with that many like racists.
every
I was
time.
like, wait,
Yep.
who are you? Because, Facebook, Instagram too, for sure. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Instagram have a little bit more control over who you follow back. Whereas
Right.
Facebook, you're just like equally friends. You know what I mean? Versus like
Yeah.
following. So like if I friend someone I don't know, we're like friends. But so it's like I just saw all these people on my timeline and they were just like putting Charlie Kirk in their on their cover photo and saying how George Floyd was the issue and you know they on that side is peaceful protesting. This is how you protest. Like it was weird. I was like,
It's
where
so
did y'all
strange.
come from? And where
And
did
why
Charlie
were y'all not
come
talking about this man before he died? Because I ain't never heard nobody talk about
Thank
him
you. Thank
ever.
nobody was talking about this guy. I mean, clearly those types of people who sought that out we're talking about, but in the general masses,
Nobody.
see, girl, we didn't know. I've learned more about this Charlie Kirk in the last 7 days of him being gone, or however many days he's been gone, than I've ever known of him, like ever. So it's just
Mm,
really weird. I was talking to my husband about him because there were some things that Charlie had mentioned that not that I agreed with, but I was like, oh, well, that's not so bad, right? Like, for
hmm
example, when he would talk about the whole ideology about how women, you know, should be with a man who can afford to provide, and on the other,
Okay,
women,
Charlie.
you should have a soft place to land if they want to stay at home with their kids. That is ideally what most women would probably like to do instead of at the end of their dying deathbed say, oh my God, but I had this great, amazing career. Uh,
Right.
and so now, do I think it has to be either or? No. I do think because we live in America, I think you can have equal love for the love of your career and making your own money and making an impact, but then also being able to serve your family for a period of time of whatever that looks like.
hmm
Um, My biggest thing though is like having the option. You know what I mean? Like I want the option. If I want to stay at home with my kids, great. If I want to go work or if I want to start my own business and be a CEO and all the other stuff, I want to have the option. I don't want it to be
Mm-hmm.
like, no, you've got to be in the house and making my sandwich and that's it. No, but anyways, but there's so many other things that I would challenge my husband on that he would say, and he would be like, yeah, but he would say that, and but he doesn't give the other half. Like, for
Mm-hmm.
example, he would talk about how blacks, and I hate when white people say blacks. I hate it. It makes me so mad. I don't necessarily know if I want them to say African American. I don't know. I just
Just
hate
don't say nothing.
refer. I just hate when they refer to us in the skin. Like I just hate it. But he's
Yeah.
like, blacks are suffer. They're poorer now than they ever were prior to Civil Rights Act. Like, why is that? And my husband was like, yeah, but so is all of America. I mean, yeah, that's why. I mean, that's not new. That's not new news. Like that's why they say the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, and middle class is just either going up or they're going down. Um,
Girl,
but
shrinking.
he just made it all about like black people, DEI, saying like if I were to be on an airplane and I saw that we had a black pilot, I would fear for my life and hope that I mean it's like, are
Well,
you
I don't listen
serious?
to this shit. I'm sorry. I be so tapped out. Like I don't know these people because everybody don't need to speak. Like
Everybody don't
everybody, I
speak.
don't need to hear everybody's opinion because this is
I,
just stupid.
I literally think people love to hear a train wreck. And I think that America in particular, because all these other countries look at us like we're crazy, they laugh at us, they think we're a joke. Um, I think for Americans, we love to watch a train wreck. Think about reality TV.
Girl,
Reality TV actually used to be true reality. It used to be fun. It used to be like, oh my God, truly entertaining. Yes, you had your like squabbles, but now everything is so orchestrated. Everything is so contrived. It's so fake. It's so, scripted. And I think people just love to see a train wreck. Look at our president
girl.
saying that, what did he say? Tylenol, taking Tylenol as a pregnant woman. And they couldn't even pronounce, what it really was. And, my thing is this, if you're going to go up there and speak to that, you need to have all why are you going up there to speak on that?
I
Where is the
know.
doctor? Where is the head pharmacist of whatever? Like, I just think people love to watch a train wreck. And then specifically with a particular party, they defend that man down to the socks. I mean, they will defend this man. I was watching a TikTok
Mm.
and there's this one guy, I don't know if he's Democrat or liberal or whatever, but he was basically interviewing Trump supporters and he would ask them questions and he'd be like, for example, like, yeah, what did you think about the tax rate that Kamala, or Biden or Obama, put into play or da 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 da. And you've got these people like, oh my God, I think it was ridiculous. Trump, he's working hard and da 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 da. He's like, well, you do realize that Trump put this tax rate in place back in right before da 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 da. Like we're still under the tax ruling. They're like, what? No, that's not true. They're like, yeah, I just lied to you. We're still under tax rate of Trump. They're like, so it's just so funny to me that they will defend and be so wrong, which is crazy. But God help us, because I'm trying to get out of here.
Girl, people don't know what's going on. People are so lost, dazed, and confused. People don't know shit. Okay? Like, first of all, you only know what they're showing you, and they're not even showing you all of it or
Mhm.
telling you. It just, people just are running away with, it's like people are just getting dumber. It's just like, oh my God. I'd be so tapped out. I don't even want to hear about it, the politics of it all. And it just, I have my own things to deal with in life.
Mhm.
And it's just like the ignorance, I can't. I
I
can't.
don't even follow the Shade Room. I don't follow Spiritual Word. I don't follow any like social media site. Like
Really? Since when?
mm, probably since for at least a year now.
Oh, I send you stuff from the shade room all the time.
You send it, but I'm saying I don't follow them. Like, so it's not on my immediate feed. Now, there
Oh,
are things
wow.
that if you were to send me the shade room, it may suggest something, but it's not going to suggest it necessarily from the shade room. It'll suggest like, something from another gossip site.
That's
But
so funny. My
yeah,
boyfriend has those sites blocked. I'm like, you act like you know a shade room personally. Like they don't care you blocking them.
I didn't block them. I just don't want to
No, it's
see
just him.
what for me, what it was every time I saw one of those headlines in bold and black, because there was for a large period of time when Trump got in the office, it felt like every day it was something. And my anxiety, it's like, oh my God, planes falling out the sky, boom, headline, we're dying tomorrow, boom, the next day. And
Mm-hmm.
every time I would see like a headline, my heart would
Mm-hmm.
just skip. And I'm like, what
Oh my
else? I
God.
know it was really bad. It got really bad for me.
Girl, that's
And I was
sad.
like, I don't even care. Like, if I find out, I find out that we're doomed, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to keep seeing
Mm-hmm. That
reports.
we're doomed.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to just keep seeing like every day, especially because around that time we were flying and it just was not good stuff. It just wasn't good
Mm.
stuff for me to keep. It didn't help my anxiety. So I've been great now. Like, I mean, it's like if I hear about something, it's because it's over in abundance, like Cardi B, that's everywhere. It'll be something like super, but a lot of times I don't even know what's going on, girl. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on. I really
I've
don't. I'm
been very out the loop.
out of
Um,
touch. I
and the
learned more on
way,
TikTok.
oh yeah, I'm on TikTok way more now too. And it's also just because just the way the algorithm is set up, like you're only really gonna see stuff that you're truly interested in.
Hmm.
So like I miss a lot of stuff too.
Mm,
Um, because now you don't really see who you're following.
yeah, you don't.
Yeah, it really don't even matter to unfollow because you could still see them and not follow them. Like it don't even matter. Like they don't care
It
about
doesn't,
who
but
you're
it wasn't
following.
excessive. That's true.
Yeah, it's just
But
because
I really
I,
don't even
my
be on
whole
Instagram
feed be
like that.
people I'm not following. I'm just like,
That's true. That is true. You have a point.
it's crazy because now I think I said I may have sent you something I forgot, but they were like the social media era is over and now
Hmm.
it's basically social media is over. It's basically interest media now. So you're not going to get the feed of like your friends and your family. You're going to get the feed of your interest. So whatever you search, whatever you're commenting on, whatever you're engaging with, you're just going to get more and more of that. So that's why you could be following someone on Instagram and they've posted 85 times, but you've never seen any of the posts in the last year because they're not showing
Wow.
you people you follow anymore.
That makes sense.
They show you who you are engaging with. So it's the new wave.
Girl, it's the new wave. Take me out the group chat. I'm trying to move to Africa. Uh,
Girl.
keep me out of it. Which that's a whole nother conversation. But anyways, um, yeah, so I don't know. To be continued. Um, what else did I want to talk about? I know there was something else I wanted to talk about.
Is there?
Yeah, girl, there was something else I want to talk about. Oh, did you see uh this just came up. I don't know how true it is, but I thought it was hilarious. Um, where you remember that Coldplay concert where the CEO,
Coldplay.
the HR lady, and the CEO of that company were caught on camera having an affair, like he was hugging her. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember people talking about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They now came out to say they weren't having an affair and it was all just a misunderstanding. Da, da, da. And I'm like, see, only white people can come out and be like, what you're seeing is not what's really what you're seeing, right? Like, huh? Like y'all were hugged up, both married. Y'all done.
Right.
The camera was on you. Hilarious to me. Hilarious. I just thought that was funny because I literally had just saw it.
And I didn't understand that either because I was like, who are these people? Like, I didn't know why everyone was so involved
What you talking about at the Coldplay?
when that was going viral. Because I was like,
Hmm.
who are these people? Like, who? They were just normal people. So I'm like, why is everybody talking about them like they're, I don't know, Beyonce or somebody? Who are they?
Girl, they
They're
were just
just regular
VPs
people.
of a big. It's almost like the CEO of, Amazon, founder of Amazon, having an affair with,
Mm,
the head of HR. It was
mm.
like
Wow.
my thing is y'all just did the most because why are y'all acting like that? Like, yeah, like
Girl.
it was how they responded to the camera being on them. That's why people were like. And then even when what's his name? Chris something. He's, I don't know, lead singer of Coldplay. He
Hmm.
even was like, look at these two up here. He was like looking like they have no business being with each other. And then the camera was on them. And it just so happened to be true. Like he
What?
was like,
He
oh,
said
oh.
that on the microphone?
Yeah, he said something alluding to that, right? He was like, oh,
Oh,
oh.
that's
Like, oh, they don't have no.
crazy.
So when they ducked, he was like, oh, 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 okay. They're not supposed to be together.
Ari? Uh-uh. That's
So I thought that that
crazy.
was hilarious. I just thought it was funny. Something to bring up. But anyways,
Girl. No, that
people are,
is funny.
I thought it was funny. I was like, oh my God, y'all are out here just saying anything.
Let that be a warning to you. You never know what you're gonna go viral doing, so don't be trying to do
Why
no sneak
are y'all at a
stuff.
concert?
If you are at a concert, just sit down. Like, just sit down so you're not on the jumbo screen and stuff.
All
What the
facts,
hell?
all facts, all
But
facts.
that's
Because
when you just happily in love, girl. Cheating, forgot you cheating.
that's it. That's what everybody was saying. They were like,
They done
damn,
forgot they was cheating.
they forgot
Oh
they were
my
cheating.
goodness,
They forgot.
girl.
And
2025.
2025, and we're still not over. We still have 3 more months.
It's been a long year. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a
Long,
long year. It's been, I mean, it moved kind of fast at first, but now I feel like it's dragging.
literally dragging.
Um, but I'm grateful. Thank you, God, for every day.
Me too.
Um, Last thing before we get out of here, I just want to touch base on Holly Weird, like we've been talking about,
Okay.
and this singer, David, who his car, his Tesla, was found abandoned in Los Angeles. And they found the remains of like a 14-year-old girl in his car. Now, apparently, this is his underage girlfriend. The singer is 20 years old. His girlfriend is 14 or 13. And she had been missing, reported missing for a while. Their relationship had been seen like on live stream and stuff like that. She had his name tattooed on her finger. They had matching tattoos, all types of stuff. Anyways, her body, decomposed body, was found in his car, abandoned at a impound lot. And yeah, I think he has stopped cooperating with the police. So now everyone's kind of waiting to see if the police will be bringing charges to him. Um, this young girl,
What?
yeah, the girl's name is Celeste, and apparently he made a few songs with her name in it. He also has a song about her called Homicidal Romance or something. And in the video, girl, no, dead serious. Um, and in the video, he shows like him killing a girl and dragging her and all this crazy stuff. He was also on tour when all this came out, and apparently he was having caskets brought to the tour uh for the stage, as decorations. I don't know. Sick individual. And so now all his fans and all the people online are putting the pieces together. They have already convicted him on the social media streets, and they are just waiting to see what the police are going to do, if they're going to charge him with her murder or what. It's looking pretty crazy. It's looking pretty crazy. Um, yeah.
Was he
People hold
black
on
or
tight to your kids.
white?
Yes, he's black. He's black, and the girl Celeste, she looks like she was Mexican or mixed or something. Um, from California, both from California. And yeah, apparently, Hollywood just got a hold of her, and she was out here at Hollywood parties and underage and never made it home. So,
Wow.
keep your kids close. Don't let them out here lingering with these Hollywood people just because they're famous and got money. That's not worth your kid's life. So,
Girl.
because apparently they're saying the parents knew that she had this overage, boyfriend, but they knew also that he had money and he was famous. So,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't want to put that on the parents because I don't know, but that's just what the streets are saying. So,
Mm-mm.
we'll see how this all plays out.
That is insane. And I feel like the more I watch, because I'm like have this weird obsession with like Law and Order all of a sudden and like
Hmm.
murder mysteries and crime series. It's like super weird.
It's so
And
crazy. I used to be so obsessed over that. It's so crazy.
First 48, like it's
Yeah,
so
I used
weird.
to listen to the crime podcast, Crime Junkies. Remember, I thought I told you about
You
that
did. You
podcast,
no,
but
you did.
I
Yeah.
used to be so obsessed with that. And after having a baby, I like can't watch that stuff no more. It's crazy. Like I don't even want to, I don't want to watch it. It's so
Girl,
insane. It's crazy. I don't know why I feel that way, but I'm
girl,
just way more sensitive now. So,
it's it's almost kind of like an obsession because you're like, people really are sick out here. And
hmm
I carry a pistol everywhere I go, and
hmm
it's just mandatory, just in the lane and line and what I do. But then
hmm
also people are crazy.
Yep.
People are crazy. Even when you think about road rage, like my son is now driving, which is wild. And
Wild.
like, listen, if somebody's trying to race you and like you're trying to get over, like let them go on. Like just let them
Yep.
pass. It's not
Yep.
worth trying to speed up, hop over. Like you literally have to think about all of like the dumbest of the dumbest shit because people are not okay.
Yeah.
And
It's not worth it.
now more than ever, um, people are, I feel like mental illness has been around, it's been a thing, but
Hmm
it's almost like a buzzword these days, in my opinion.
hmm
Um, and I feel like, though, a lot of mental health stems from untreated trauma.
Yeah.
Um, and what's happening though is my whole point, it's only getting worse in the sense of we have more technology than ever, we have more resources than ever, more access than ever to these resources, meaning like
hmm
knowledge, education, tools. I think when we were growing up, we had what, the library encyclopedia. We had to clip news articles,
Oh my
magazines,
God.
wait till the news came on. Like now it's literally real-time information, YouTube University, all the things. And yet we are the
Hmm
dumbest we've ever been. We are the most heightened, we're the most sensitive, we're the most
Stop.
angry. And I feel like maybe there is something to say like living a simple life, having being okay. I was watching something with Michelle Obama and it was like she was like, the kids these days, I raised my girls to be like, listen, majority of life is being content, right? Like people don't, what's not real is walking around and waking up every day and you're just super freaking happy. You're chasing all this happiness and you're supposed to be happier than you were the day before. And the next day you're supposed to be happier than that. Like most
Yeah.
of life is being content with the constant,
hmm
and
hmm
being okay with that, being okay to say, hey, I didn't get a job promotion today. Hey, nothing exciting happened today, and I'm okay. I had a bad day today, and that's okay. Like,
hmm
most of life that you live is being in the contentness of life. And I think what I would like to say is even more so like gratitude, just being because happiness is relative, every day I'm not happy, right? Like I had a freaking bad day. I'm not happy today. I'm not happy this morning. Um,
Right.
so I think that's just a human response not to be freaking happy all the time. But you can show gratitude even in those moments of discontentment, you know?
hmm
Um, and so I think that most of our youth are constantly chasing that like I need to be happy. I need to be, I'm on social media. I should be getting this or I should be having that. Like I
Yep.
saw people getting these things. I'm not doing enough. I work a
Yep.
regular job. I should be on the top of the world. I should be a content creator. I should be shooting out more content. Like that is not reality.
Mm-hmm.
It's great that you have that to aspire to be, but even those people, you ask them behind the scenes, they're probably literally hanging on by their last thread.
Right.
So just be careful what we consume. I'm trying to like not be in my phone as much anymore. Even
Mm-hmm.
like constant like just regular scrolling, I try to like really watch that and try to like if I'm watching TV, I try to really watch it. Which I don't really watch a lot of TV, but if I'm watching a movie, I find myself sometimes kind of looking at my phone.
Girl, I know.
Or
That's really tough
right?
for you.
It's
I
really tough.
mean, on top of that, you're always just working too.
Well, I
So,
constantly have people pinging me. Like I have somebody
hmm
pinging me now. Like, I mean, it's just
yep.
always everything is
Yep.
always urgent. So trying to be more present and
Present. Yeah.
um
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's really the only thing that matters. Like we are all in the matrix where we feel like, oh, it's about the next big thing, the next thing, the next this. But it's like the only thing we really have is the present moment. That's
Mhm.
literally it. We don't have the past and we don't have the future. We just have now. So it's just like we got to be good now because we don't even know if we're gonna make it to later. So you know what I mean?
Yep.
And social media will have your mind messed up, just like you said, always waiting for that next big thing.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Always. And thinking once I get that, oh, that's when I'm gonna feel great. Oh, that's when
Mhm.
I'm gonna be happy. Oh, this, and it's like that's your biggest mistake because you're gonna get that stuff and still not be happy. And
Mhm.
it's just like people think the stuff brings the happiness, but honestly, it's your mindset and the happiness that brings the stuff.
It
Like,
is.
if you want to keep it a buck, like you got to already
It's
be there
true.
mentally before you even get it physically.
That's true. That is so true. I
Yeah.
agree. And that's when you know money flows to you, is when you're not even
Mhm.
thinking about it. It's like
Every
money
time.
tool. It's a tool. And when you focus on the servitude, the gratitude, your
Hmm.
passion, you know, you realize you're like, oh my God, I all these things just start coming in that are in money form. But the
Hmm.
focus was lifted from, I gotta make more money. I gotta make it's really about being a good steward of the money that you have
Yep.
that
Yep.
I've
Yep.
had to
Yep.
learn because you find yourself, you make more and more and more and more money, but then you're like, well, where did all of it go?
Hmm.
And so and the faster you make it, the faster it kind of feels like it blows through you. So uh,
Right.
I think that there's all sorts of lessons to be learned in life.
Yep.
Um, but I want to just be more intentional about being present around the people that I love and that matter the most because we
Yep.
spend so much time worrying about those who don't even freaking care.
Exactly.
Um, that we miss it, and I don't want to miss anything.
Hmm.
So that's my 2 cents.
Some
Um,
great 2 cents.
yeah,
A good way to end the episode. Some
agree.
positive messages for y'all. Make sure you
Hmm.
guys follow us on all streaming platforms.
Hmm.
Melanin Me. Girl, I was about to say our old podcast name.
Black coffee and tea.
Black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Ah!
If y'all go to our YouTube and scroll all the way down to the beginning, you'll see our Black Coffee and Tea podcast. That was really super lit when we were just, young bucks out here.
Mhm. All fact. All
But now
fact.
we are Melanin Me, and yeah, we have evolved. We're gonna keep evolving. Can't wait. Because I do want to talk about some more like, financial literacy type stuff and
I totally agree.
talk about some of the real estate stuff. All
Hmm.
that, all that. So make sure you're subscribed, follow on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, all that.
Yep.
Talk to y'all later.
All righty. Bye.